And so high in protein.
The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride.
What a blast!
On the magical world of Disney Junior, tomorrow night at 6/5 Central. Now, get ready for Stanley on Disney Junior.
Yeah!
Do you know a guy who talked to a kangaroo?
Hi there.
Who's always ready to learn about something new?
Wow.
Whose favorite book has all the animals you could wish? Who's proud to say his best friend is a fish?
That's right, it's my man Stanley.
Oh yeah, it's my man Stanley.
Welcome to Stanley's World. Come help him figure out what life is all about. Who takes you swimming with dolphins?
Oh yeah.
Laughs with a lion too.
Cool.
No problem Stan can't solve. It's solving it involves having a friend like you. Having a friend like you.
It's Stanley.
It's Stanley. With a friend like you.
It's Stanley.
It's Stanley.
It's Stanley.
A big spill.
Stanley, time for breakfast.
Coming!
Good morning, animal boy.
Morning, Daddy. Is it okay if I get Dennis's breakfast first?
Sure thing. I think it's great the way you take care of that little fishy of yours.
Little fishy? Did he say little fishy?
Uh-oh, I'll be right back.
Now let's see. What would you like for breakfast today? Oatmeal, pancakes, poached eggs on toast?
Very amusing, Stanley. Fish flakes will do quite nicely, as always.
Coming right up. One tap, two tap, three taps.
Oh, I say, Stanley, you do make an excellent breakfast.
Thank you, Dennis.
Yes, I know you need the new drawings today, Miss David. Sorry, Stanley.
Do you want me to make my own breakfast?
Well, sure, if you can.
No problem, Dad. I'm a big kid.
Thanks. Well, thanks. I think it's one of the best comics I've written.
Of course I can make my own breakfast. I made yours, didn't I?
It was quite delicious and beautifully served, might I add.
All I need is cereal. Yes, animal smackos. And then, of course, I need milk. I pour the cereal into the bowl.
Very nicely done.
Then I pour the milk into the bowl.
Watch out, don't spill.
Didn't spill a drop.
Bravo, Stanley.
And the only thing left to do is eat. Oh, no.
A bit of a mess up, I'm afraid.
What's Dad gonna think? I told him I could get my own breakfast. I've got to clean this up fast.
You certainly do.
I'll use the vacuum cleaner.
Does that sound like a good idea to you?
Except Mom and Dad wouldn't want me to use the vacuum cleaner all by myself.
Good thinking.
I need an animal that's like a vacuum cleaner. Maybe an elephant? An elephant could clean up this mess with its trunk.
That could be. But I have to point out that you'd never get an elephant in here because it's too big.
Oh, yeah. I knew that. What about Harry, then? My good old dog could just slurp up everything like that. Here, Harry, here.
Wait. It's not good to let dogs eat people food, Stanley. Harry could get sick.
Right. Bad idea. Can't use an elephant, can't use Harry. But I can use...
What's that you're drawing?
an animal that's just like a vacuum cleaner.
Just like a vacuum cleaner?
See?
I'm sure I don't know what that is. Do you?
It's an anteater, Dennis.
Oh, yes, an anteater. Why didn't I think of that?
Anteaters are a whole lot smaller than elephants, so getting one into the kitchen's no problem. And I think they suck stuff up with their long noses. An anteater could clean up this mess really fast.
But Stanley...
I know. I don't have an anteater. That's why I'm gonna get the great big book of everything.
Whatever you do, don't wake up Harry and Elsie.
I won't.
I truly don't want to hear them sing that song of theirs. Do you?
Dad didn't see the mess, did he?
Not yet.
Good. I've got to find an anteater quick. Let's see. Anteater starts with A. That's easy. It's the great big book of everything with everything inside.
Stanley!
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just used to it. Look at that anteater, Dennis. It's perfect.
Perfect for eating ants. That's why it's called an anteater.
Let's go find it. Where are we?
We're in a tropical forest in South America. Anteaters live in the forests and grasslands of Central and South America.
That anteater's a whole lot bigger than I thought it'd be.
The giant anteater is almost 7 feet long, more than twice as long as you.
Whoa! Look at what it's doing. It's not sucking things up its snout like a vacuum cleaner.
No, because that's not what anteaters do. It's using its long, sticky tongue to pick up its food.
Its tongue is amazing. See how long it is?
I do indeed.
If my tongue was that long, I could eat stuff from other kids' lunches. Ooh, raisins! I love raisins. Me too. Hey, where'd they go?
Would you really do that?
No way. But it's fun to think about having a tongue that long. Hey, look what the anteater's doing. It's waving its nose in the air.
That's how it smells out ants to eat. Anteaters have really poor eyesight, but a great sense of smell. When it smells a nest of ants, it digs into the nest with its long, sharp claws, and then...
Zap! That tongue is so cool. I can't wait to see it lick up all the milk and cereal I spilled. Come on, Mr. Anteater. I've got to get you back home right now.
But Stanley, wait!
What were you saying, Dennis?
I was saying, wait. Anteaters eat ants, you see.
Yes, I know that.
They do not eat milk and cereal.
Oh, not even animal smackos?
No, Stanley. You'd have to have spilled a bowl of ants to get this fella to help you clean up.
Uh-oh. Then what am I gonna do? And where's the anteater going?
To the backyard. That's the best place to find ants around here, I believe.
I'd better go get it.
Stanley, are you okay in there?
Fine, Dad.
I'll be there in just a minute.
Oh, no. I've got to find something to clean up this mess quick. Dad's gonna think I'm just a little kid who can't do anything right.
There must be something in this room you could use.
Let me see. Well, there's a spoon. I could try spooning it up. Or a napkin. I could try soaking it up. Or maybe I should use the mop and try mopping it up.
What would you use to clean up a mess like Stanley's? A spoon? Or a napkin? Or a mop?
I'm gonna use the mop. And you know why, Dennis?
Because it's the best thing you've got to wipe up a spill with?
Well, yeah, maybe. But also because it's kind of like the anteater's long, sticky tongue. You push it out and pull it back, and it picks things up.
Good thinking, Stanley. You'd better hurry up, though. Your dad said he'd be right back.
Uh-oh. How fast can I mop? It's working, it's working.
Bravo!
I'm sorry, Daddy. I know I said I'm a big kid and I can make my own breakfast. And I did. I did everything just exactly right, except...
I guess there was an accident, wasn't there?
Uh-huh.
Well, everybody has accidents from time to time.
They do?
Of course they do. I hate it when I spill stuff.
You spill stuff too?
You bet. Remember the time I made macaroni and cheese and tripped and spilled it on the rug?
Oh, yeah. That's the night we ate out at a restaurant.
Yeah, Dad's special treat. Here, let me help you clean up, Stanley. You were smart to get the mop. Why don't you pour yourself another bowl of cereal? You're a big kid. You can do it yourself.
Okay, Dad.
When you're done with breakfast, why don't we go play catch in the backyard?
Yeah. Except...
What's wrong?
I just have to do something in the backyard first. Hey, Mr. Anteater, look what I've got for you.
What do you have, Stanley? Not animal smackos, I hope?
Nope, I've got the great big book of everything.
Well, I'm not sure anteaters are great readers.
It will be when it sees the page I'm turning to, Dennis. A for ants.
Very smart of you, my friend.
Thanks, Dennis. Now I don't have to explain to my dad why there's an anteater in the backyard.
Are you ready to play?
Sure.
Then run out for a long one. Here it comes.
Got it! Ta-da!
All right. Good going, animal boy.
I certainly learned a lot about anteaters today.
We both did.
I thought they sucked things up through their snouts. But that's not what they do at all. They use their snouts to sniff out ants.
And when they find them, they use their long claws to dig them out.
And then they eat them up with their long, sticky tongues. I also learned that anteaters aren't any good at cleaning up messes.
So next time you make a big mess, who are you going to get to help you?
My parents, Dennis. Because I won't be ashamed about it. Even they have accidents sometimes.
Righto.
Good night, Dennis.
Good night, anteater boy Stanley. Peekaboo Parrot. I say, do you think I could take a peek at my picture yet?
It's not finished, Dennis. I'm still working on your fins. But okay. Ta-da!
Excellent job, Stanley. It's almost me. But don't you have a brighter orange in that crayon box of yours? I'm a rather extraordinary shade of orange, you know. Oh, and I don't think you've got my gills quite right. Oh, forgive me, Stanley. I didn't mean to make you feel bad. The picture's coming along splendidly.
Oh, I'm not feeling bad because of you, Dennis. It's because Mom and Dad are going out tonight, and that means I'm gonna have a babysitter. Did you say babysitter?
I'm out of here.
The last sitter you had wouldn't even let us sleep on your bed.
That's right. We had to sleep on the floor like cats and... well, like house pets.
I don't need a sitter anyway. I'm 6 years old.
Yeah, you should tell your mom and dad that, dude.
Huh?
Hi, Stanley.
Mom, Dad,
Stanley, guess who's gonna sit for you tonight?
I'm 6 years old and I don't really need a babysitter.
Oh, I think you'll change your mind when you see who it is.
Stanley!
Grandma!
Give me a hug, Stanimal. Just wait till you see who I brought with me, Stanley. My new best friend, Peeky.
Wow, it's a parrot.
I think we can go now, don't you?
Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. What kind of parrot is it?
Peeky's a blue-fronted Amazon parrot, Stanley. I call her Peeky because she loves to play games with me, especially Peekaboo.
Show me, show me.
Well, certainly. Peekaboo, Peeky. Peekaboo.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Peekaboo, Peeky. I see
think she'd do it with me, too.
Maybe. Give it a try, Animal-Stanimal.
Peekaboo, Peeky. Peekaboo.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Peekaboo, Peeky. I see you.
Peeky sees you too.
Cool.
That's one cool bird, all right.
She's amazing.
Isn't she? I just love her so much.
Most grown-ups can't talk to animals, you know. But that's never been a problem for Grandma Griff.
Now tell me, Harry and Elsie and Dennis, and you too, Animal-Stanimal. How'd you like me to make some yummy treats for each and every one of you?
Oh, that would be nice.
And I'll make a special fruit nut seed treat for Peeky, too. Because fruits, nuts, and seeds are the things parrots love to eat.
I'm gonna draw a picture of Peeky.
What a great idea. You know how much I love your drawings. I'll be in the kitchen if you need me. Do you think you can look after Peeky while I make the treats?
No problem. I'll take extra good care of her.
You can trust our Stanley. I mean, Animal-Stanimal, Grandma Griff. He takes quite good care of his pets.
Yeah, I'll be Peeky's sitter.
I'll be right back.
Okay. You like my picture?
Excelente, dude. You got the colors just right.
And her tail, too.
And her beak.
I wonder where parrots come from.
The air, right? Birds just fly out of the air and land in the backyard. Happens all the time.
Well, Harry, I've seen robins and pigeons and even a bluebird in the backyard. But I've never seen a parrot. I wonder how come.
I believe there's a book we could look into to find the answer to your question, Stanley.
Oh, yeah. Let's check out...
It's the great big book of everything with everything inside. See the world around us. This book's the perfect guide.
I am so terribly sorry.
Turn to P, it is not far. We'll find out where the parrots are.
Let's see. Parrot starts with P. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. P for parrot.
Parrots live in warm places all over the world. The members of the parrot family we see here live in the tropical rainforests of South and Central America.
Wow. There's so many different kinds. What's the matter, Peeky?
I think she's just happy to see her relatives.
Oh, no! Peeky went into the book, Dennis.
Oh, dear.
What are we gonna do? Grandma told me to take good care of her, and now she's gone. And I'm her sitter.
We have only one choice, Stanley. We must go
Into the book. Peeky! Peeky, come back! Peeky! Peeky! That's not Peeky.
No, it's another kind of parrot. See how it holds its food up with its feet?
Uh-huh.
Parrots use their hard, pointed beaks to crack open nuts.
Wow, strong beak.
This kind of parrot is called a peach-fronted parakeet. But there are plenty of others. Cockatoos, lories, macaws. The ones with long feathers are the best flyers. The ones with sharp toes are the best at climbing trees.
I can't believe there are so many different kinds of parrots, Dennis. It makes it really, really hard to find Peeky.
She's here somewhere.
Yeah, but where? Peeky is Grandma's best friend, just like you're my best friend. What if I lost you in a great big goldfish pond?
We'd find each other. I know we would.
Well, I've just got to find Peeky for Grandma. Wait, is that her? Peeky, Peeky, Peeky.
She's the same size as Peeky.
But does she look the same?
I can't be sure.
Peeky has green feathers,
And so does this one.
but almost all the parrots around here have green feathers.
That's because they blend in with the trees. It helps them hide from other animals who might attack them.
I can't remember exactly what Peeky looks like, Dennis.
Nor can I. If we had a photograph or
A
a...
drawing! I got my drawing!
Well, my goodness, would you look at that? Can you help us decide if this bird is Peeky?
Peeky has a short tail.
Does this bird have a short tail?
Yeah, Peeky's got a big beak, too.
Does this bird have a big beak?
She sure does. Peeky's also got a yellow forehead.
Well, does this bird have a yellow forehead?
Oh, no. This isn't Peeky.
I'm afraid not, Stanley.
And the rainforest is full of other parrots who look just like her. Gotta think, gotta try. Come on, Dennis, do it with me.
Gotta think, gotta try.
I know.
You do?
Instead of me looking for Peeky, I'll get her to come to me.
How are you going to do that, Stanley?
Well, I know she likes to play peekaboo.
Yes!
Peekaboo, Peeky! Peekaboo! Well, it was worth a try anyway.
It certainly was. Why don't you try again?
Peekaboo, Peeky! Peekaboo!
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Peekaboo, Peeky! I see you!
Peeky sees you too.
Yay! I've got you back!
Yay! I've got you back.
Did you hear that?
I did indeed. Now let's get that parrot back home as fast as we can.
Boy, that was close.
Way to go, dude!
You made it just in time, too. 'Cause here comes...
Heidi-ho, everyone!
Grandma!
Have you been having fun with my little Peeky?
Yeah, and we've been learning all about parrots from the Great Big Book of Everything, too. They live in warm places all over the world.
And there are so many different kinds of them.
Like parakeets and cockatoos and lories and macaws.
That's very true, Animal. And they like to eat fruits, nuts, and seeds. Don't they, Peeky?
Look, she's bringing the food up to her mouth with her feet. So she can use her strong beak to open the nuts.
You've certainly learned a lot about parrots, Stanley. And you did such a good job of taking care of Peeky.
I told you you can trust our Stanley.
Oh, but I'm forgetting your treats. Here's some fresh baked liver biscuits for you, Harry.
You remembered my favorite!
And tuna fish pie for Elsie. And a fish flake cake with seaweed frosting for Dennis.
I say, Grandma, would you consider babysitting every night?
And what did I whip up for my own Animal? Why, animal cookies, of course. What else?
Oh, boy!
Yay! I've got you back. Yay! I've got you back.
Well, my goodness. I never heard Peeky say that before. You're just full of surprises, aren't you?
Yay! I've got you back. Yay! I've got you back.
She must have missed me a lot while I was in the kitchen, don't you think?
You bet, Grandma. But she's really happy to see you now. Can Peeky stay in my room tonight, Grandma?
She can until your parents come back, and it's time for me to take her home. I always put this scarf over her cage at bedtime. Night-night.
Night-night.
And night-night to you, too.
Night-night, Grandma.
Good night, Dennis.
Good night, Animal Stanimal.
Good night, Dennis. Good night, Animal Stanimal.
Stay tuned for Guess How Much I Love You, coming up on Disney Junior. There's something new around every corner on Disney Junior's Gaspar and Lisa.
Hello, bonjour.
Come and play with two best friends.
Oh, abracadoodle. You'll never catch me.
As things go wrong,
No! Catastrophe!
they help each other make it right.
Yes! Triumph! Gaspar and Lisa. friends forever.
An all-new Gaspar and Lisa tonight at 8, 7 Central on Disney Junior.
Au revoir. Goodbye.
It's here. Disney Junior, the channel.
Disney Junior, where the magic begins.
Disney Junior, the channel. A special new place to laugh and sing with your Disney Junior pals. It's there when you wake up. It's even there when you go to sleep. It's where the magic begins and now never ends.
Did you see that?
Meet new friends.
The duck is in.
That feels better already.
Hear new stories.
Guess how much I love you.
Sing new songs.
Let's take a bath, a bubbly, bubbly bath.
Plus, the all-new magical world of Disney Junior takes you on amazing movie adventures.
All right, all right.
Disney Junior, the channel.
Let's go.
All day and all night.
Disney Junior.
Yeah.
Disney Junior. Disney Junior. Where the magic begins.
Deep in the 100-acre wood, Christopher Robin and his friends have had many wonderful adventures. And if I'm correct, I believe we have just enough time to see one. On this crisp autumn morning, Winnie the Pooh was warming himself when he suddenly heard the familiar sound of his cuckoo clock. He was reminded that it was time to do something, but the exact something was something he couldn't quite remember.
Oh, yes. Time for my stoutness exercise. I am stout, round, and I have found, speaking poundage-wise, I improve my appetite when I exercise. Oh, stuff and fluff. That's better. Thank you. Whew. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. I'm rumbly in my tumbly. Time for something sweet. I am short, fat, proud of that, and so with all my might, I up, down, to my appetite's delight. While I up, down, touch the ground, I think of things to chew, like honey and milk and chocolate. With a hefty, happy appetite, I'm a hefty, happy Pooh.
With a hefty, happy appetite, he's a hefty, happy Pooh.
No bother. Empty again. Only the sticky parts left. That buzzing noise means something. And the only reason for making a buzzing noise that I know of is because you're a bee. And the only reason for being a bee is to make honey. And the only reason for making honey is so I can eat it.
And so Pooh went off in search of satisfying his rumbly-tumbly. But that is an entirely different story for an entirely different time.
I got all my tools here and...
Disney Junior presents Love Your Planet Weekend. Join your Disney Junior friends for 2 whole days as they learn about the planet and the best ways to take care of it.
What can we do to help?
Let's find out together.
Like how to save energy.
I've got an idea.
Let's save some power.
Great.
Recycle.
If we don't recycle, then that makes pollution.
And see how teamwork.
We can do it if we all work together.
This will take some teamwork.
Need a hand getting out?
All of you can help me dig.
I would love to plant a tree.
Hot dog.
Can help keep your